This is one of the biggest problems that people have when it comes to making money with digital products. And when I talk about digital products, I don't mean like the printables that would be sold on Etsy or like blank journals or notebooks or things like that. I'm talking about knowledge-based ebooks, workshops, courses, that sort of thing. Something happens, it takes like this pretty massive amount of effort just to get yourself started on it, right? But then something happens, usually like about a third of the way in, where you get stuck and you're not carrying on with it. City Garden Good says she's having a hard time focusing on it. A lot of people will come to me and say, I don't have time. Other people will say like, I just don't know what to do next. But I think that what happens at this point, and I know this is because it's happened to me, there is a point when you are creating this thing, whatever it might be, ebook, course, workshop, whatever it is, where you suddenly feel like, oh, what am I doing? Who's going to buy this? This isn't good. Why am I even doing this? And it's that doubt that like makes you kind of lose interest, not be able to focus, not be able to find the time when you're trying to get things done. And I think that as many like ideas as we can come up with, I don't want to say excuses, but ideas that we can think of for the reason that we're not finishing it, the reality behind that is that we've lost a little bit of that belief that we can actually create this and somebody will actually buy it. So what's my remedy for this? I will tell you the only remedy that works for me, and that is to just brute force my way through it. I will literally, when I hit that point where I'm like, where did this idea come from? Why am I even doing this? Who's going to buy this? When I get to that point when I'm creating something, and it happens almost every single time, probably happens every single time. I set a timer for 25 minutes and I just will myself through it, like 25 minutes at a time, even if it's only 25 minutes a day, until I get past that block. Because what happens when you get to that block and when you push past it, you're going to get to another place where you're going to be like, oh shit, this is really good. And now that belief comes flooding back in. And you're like, yeah, that's why people are going to buy this. I need to finish this. People are waiting for this. So I totally get where you're at, City Garden Goods, and anybody else that's watching this who is going through a similar thing. Tell me in the comments if you feel like that. And what is the thing that you're telling yourself that's not allowing you to finish?